So, rain. I don't mind it, unless it's an inconvenience to me. In the story I have for you today, the rain was a big inconvenience. The chickens that got washed away agree. To give you some context, my grandparents live in the middle of nowhere, where the nearest town is 20 minutes away and the houses are all spread out. Also, at this time, the area they lived in had been in a drought for a few years. During that particular summer, it had already rained a lot more than it usually did. Me and my siblings and cousin were in the garage and we were just playing around. We would grab the swing and run and slide under it with our socks. Sometimes we would even kick a ball. That was fun. It started raining and we didn't think anything of it. Then it started hailing, loudly, really loud. Hey, should we be concerned? Probably, but we're children, so not really. Okay. We had to wear these headphones, and I even put some on the doggie. She looked so cute. My grandparents came in the garage, and I think we were just going to wait until the rain decided to stop tormenting us. It didn't for a while, and then the water levels started rising. This isn't fun anymore, but it's still better than school. Good point! The water started coming into the garage, and my cousin and grandparents started putting towels over the cracks in the door to keep the water out. It worked. Kinda. Well, it helped. After a while, the rain and hail started slowing down enough so I could go inside. I went in and, someone, I'm not saying any names, had left the back door open, so only the screen was shut, and that did not end well. So this was the layout. There was a big hill that the water would run down, and it would fall into the little garden area of the yard, and the entry to the garage was right here. The house door was right here. The garden area was completely flooded with water and dirt and hail. The water had also got in through the screen door and into the laundry room and the sunroom and the kitchen. So I went out to tell my grandparents to come deal with it because I can't handle big problems. Thank goodness the floor was tile though. If it was carpet, that would have been a lot worse and probably way more money to clean up. Grandma and Grandpa and my older cousin were all doing important stuff like sucking the water out of the garage area and the house with the vacuum. My sisters and I were just told, let the adults handle this, because we were children and children don't help well. I tried to help, but then I got bored. I just treated it like I was a tourist. I was recording the rain from the other side of the house. Also, you probably could have guessed by now, but there was no Wi-Fi. No! I'm a Gen Alpha iPad kid. I need Wi-Fi. So I went in, and I was just on the swing, and then my sisters actually did start helping, who were all younger than me. But I just didn't feel like it, I guess. I helped a small bit, but I mostly just stayed on the swing. Eventually, the water was cleaned up enough, so we went inside, and I remember the water and hail looked like cookies and cream Dippin' Dots. It took the rest of the day and some of the next few days to finish cleaning up all the water and mud. I was a bit upset that my cousin got paid for it, but I also basically did nothing, so why would I get paid anyway? We also lost my littlest sister's shoe and never got it back. You would think that the bad weather is done, but no. During that trip, it also stormed again. It didn't really flood the house, but that little garden area got covered with mud and water again. We were driving back home and my cousin, I think it was my cousin, maybe it was someone else, but someone who was related to me, had to take the four-wheeler out to drive us with all our stuff back to the house because the road was flooded. Literally, during both these storms, the roads just looked like rivers. They did replace the roads afterwards, so that's good. The beginning of my visit, all the land around the house looked all dry like a desert. And at the end, there was actual green grass from all the rain. And it looked so wrong to me. My whole life, I've never seen it look that green, but I'm sure the goats were happy. I'm going to visit my grandparents' house again in a few weeks, and I kind of want it to be dry again. I don't know why, I just do. The first video of my summer break is finally done. Hopefully it turns out good. Thank you for watching, and do me a favor, press all the buttons, and have a nice life. Goodbye. But before you go, just look at the fan art.